5,500.
I think the Georgetown Fair Queen's going to drive that tractor a little bit later.
Well, I think she likes it.
I think she does.
I sure do.
That's almost better than a John Deere, maybe.
Yes, definitely.
See? Boy, that don't take long to sway a woman's opinion, does it? Go from John Deere to International in about 10 minutes. How about that? Boy, I tell you what. We can learn them pretty fast over here. Brian Morgan, Super M. Got a Schwartz wide front end under this thing. Super M come out in 1952, late 52, 53. We'll see what year this one is. Maybe I can tell as it going down the track. Brian Morgan, Super AM. That looked like about a 1953 because you get the battery under the seat. They was making these Super M's so fast, they couldn't make them fast enough. They had to make some down in Louisville, Kentucky. And you can tell if it's made in Louisville, it's got an L in the serial number. Now he's got Balin power steering on that one also. See that power steering unit right in front of the steering wheel there. We'll see if he's going to take that or not. He's under the option, the first guy in the class. Is he going to take that, Larry? He's going to take it.
Look who's back with us, Russell.
204 feet, 3 inches.
The one that lost by 2 feet.
Oh, it was me? What?
You lost by 2 feet exactly.
Oh, did I lose by I lost by 2 feet.
You did what?
Did I lose? I lost by 2 feet. I think you said I won by 2 feet. I'm like, I what?
No.
It's not the biggest loss. Now tell her what she's got to do.
No. I'm told you're going to buy Randy Lee Daniels an all-you-can-eat buffet supper.
Well, at least it's like one price fits all. So, you know, there is a perk there.
Yeah, but you might have to go ice cream or something afterwards, too, yet.
Well,
and have you ever seen what he eats for ice cream? It's not just one dip or something, you know. It's like, you know, several dips with bananas and coconut and all the cherries, everything on it.
We'll go easy. We'll be sure to stall the speed bumps before we go out there.
Just to let you know, Brian Morgan on that Super M went 204 feet, .3, 204.3. And this is Randy Lanham from over at Oakwood with his UB Minneapolis. So 204.3 is a mark to beat right now. UB Minneapolis, Moline.
And we have our two farm broadcasters with us tonight, Joe and Phyllis. I'm going to turn the mic over here a little bit. Russell, you can talk with them throughout the night.
And right there, boy, Larry gets tough with them right around that 200 foot. 183 feet, 7 inches, 183.7 for Randy Lanham on that UB. Now we're going to have a straight M here. That's a straight M by Jason Booth. He says it's a 1941. The M come out in 1939, and by 1941 they was selling a lot of these things. Like I say, the M and the H was sold by far the most farmalls ever made in that time frame from 1939 to 1952. The M and the H was just a ton of them things. International dealers all over the country, this part of the country. That's Mason driving now. Who's Harrison? Is he the one flying? That's Kevin. Okay. We get to hear the horn for the first time right there. He's going over 3 miles an hour. Jason Booth on his Farmall M. And right there. 191 feet, 6 inches. 191.6.
Hey, Russell, how long have you been announcing tractor pulls?
I don't know for sure how many years it's been. It's been a while, I guess, but not that many. But I've been going to tractor pulls since 1959.
Yeah, well, you ought to know everything about them. I think
Well, I
you
don't
do,
know.
yeah.
See, some people can go to something for all their lives and still don't know nothing about it, though. So
Well, you know, I talked to your mom one night. She was sitting beside us at a banquet, and she said when you were a little bitty boy, you were out there playing with the tractors and knew all about them. And so I guess you just come with it.
that's why it's a good thing they made toy tractors at the time. You know, when you're 5, 6 years old, you got something to play with. And then when you're about 7 or 8, then we had to drive the real stuff. So
Well,
we was plowing and stuff when I was 7 or 8. You know, we'd haul in hay and stuff like that when we was little. But when we get about 7 or 8, we was helped then.
oh, surely you didn't go on the highway at that age.
Oh, yeah. Wide open. That was the best part about it, going on the highway. We got to go in road gear.
I reckon.
We got to go in road gear. Now we got a Minneapolis U here. That is Mr. Bill Moore. Now this is a Model U. The U come out before the UB. They kind of changed these things over the years. Now this is a little bit newer one because it's got the split blocks and stuff. They come out with a straight block in 1938. $146 feet 4 inches, 146.4 for the tractor he called Herb. Go ahead, Nora.
So you're going to pull it between this class with me again.
Sounds great. We'll do that.
Okay, I got 2 rules. You cannot do what I do. You cannot catch it on fire or roll it. Because guess what my nickname is? Will it roll?
That's funny. Good one. I like that.
So those are the only 2 rules I have. Can we follow those?
Well, see, because her Farmall H, her Old Glory, is the only thing that she has not rolled yet.
Yeah, besides the Jeeps and... Oh, I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah, good thing John's here. He can listen to this. Like, Gee, John, she should be telling people not to roll things, huh? Yeah, uh-huh. John Deere 60 coming up here. That is Mr. Rusty Berry. All the way from Georgetown. Is that Georgetown, Washington, D.C., the University of Georgetown? That's not, he's from here? Okay, I thought so. I thought maybe he was one of them Hoyas, them Georgetown Hoyas. You know, that's their nickname, the Georgetown Hoyas. You don't, do you?
Well, you started at Russell, finish it.
There's a university over there in Washington, D.C. area called Georgetown University. It's called the Georgetown Hoyas. Yeah. Nothing to do with Georgetown, Illinois, though, because we want to keep it that way, too. Keep Washington, D.C. over there. We'll have Rusty pulling his 60 John Deere. Now, they come out with these about 1952. This is the early one. You got them back wheels with them holes in it. I'd say it's about a 52 or 3. Replaced the Model A in the John Deere lineup at the time. Two cylinders. When they come out with the 60, they had a 2-barrel carburetor instead of a single-barrel carburetor. It really made the tractor run a lot smoother. See, when I was asking the Queen which John Deere she wanted to drive, that's a 2-cylinder, and then later we're going to have some 6-cylinders. So that's why it sounds kind of funny. You hear how it sounds? That put, 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 that's a 2-cylinder. Now, if a 6-cylinder sounds like that, we got problems. Big problems. About right there, Rusty. Good job. $158 feet 3 inches. 158.3.
Russell, did they decide the Queen's going to drive one?
Yeah, the Queen's going to drive Norris.
Oh, okay.
Norris Delight.
In between the weight?
Norris Delight is going to be driven by the Queen.
All right, in between the weight classes?
I don't know. We'll see. It could be any time. Knowing Nora, it could be any time. You know, she could just
jump
barge
right
in.
in.
Well, yeah, as long as they don't catch fire and as long as they don't roll it. That's the only rules I know. I don't know when they're going to do this because it could be a surprise.
It could be.
It
Seeing
could
as
be
how
a
you
big
don't have it
surprise.
written down.
I know it. Kyle Hamill weighted up his 44, going to go in 5,500 with it. He added about 4 sets of wheel weights on the back and some front weights and ready to go. And then Darren Craig and then Wesley Neff. And then we're going to have Kevin Stockdale try it. He's going to weight up at 77 to 5,500 and give it a little show, I guess. Kyle Hamill, 44, roaring down the track.
And he still has a hat on backwards.
Like I say, that's what helped him last time. We'll see if it helps him this time.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it works this time.
We'll see if that bulldog he got on the top of the radiator there helps hold that front end down a little bit too. That may be a greyhound. I don't think it's a bulldog. I think it's a greyhound.
I don't know, but it looks like it's trying to run pretty fast.
Right in amongst them. $184.1, 184 feet 1 inch. Now we're going to have Darren Craig change colors. Went from a Massey to a Mini. Minneapolis Moline 5-star.
While they're hooking up there, I'd like to make all the audience aware that we got another tractor pull coming up very soon. Chrisman Area Truck and Tractor Pull on Saturday, September the 10th and Sunday, September the 11th. The Saturday pull will start at 4 p.m. There's 8 classes of tractors, and then they got some trucks, and then on Sunday, it starts at 12 p.m.
Mr. Noggle got the green flag out. Mr. Craig got the clutch let out. Here we go. Minneapolis Moline 5-star. Come out about 1956 time frame. They made a 4-star and a 5-star. Basically a U engine, but then the transmission rear end totally differs. The right wheel just spun as it could. $143 even. 143 for Mr. Darren Craig right there. Now it looks like we got Wes Neff backing up with his 44 again. He put some weights on that thing, just like Kyle Hamill did. So we'll see how he does this time. Maybe he got that thing so it won't pop out of gear.
Russell, we want to thank John Craig for helping us set up the new class, the Hot Farm class tonight. From
That's right. We're going to get a little more speed and smoke out of some of them, and like I say, we'll see what kind of gear them guys get to run in. So, and I'm sure Larry can stop them.
I'm sure he can.
Here we go. Wes Neff over by Champaign. And right there, Wesley Neff. Close but no cigar. 199.9. 199.9. That's almost 200, isn't it? That's almost 200, isn't it? About as close as you can get. You got a penny left, that's it. Put a penny in and then you got 200. Yep.
Hey, Russell, what's that new class you're talking about? Hot
Farm. We had that today because it's warm out.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
That's why we're having a hot farm.
Okay, well, all of them should be that then.
Well, I drove by a lot of hot farms to get here today, so maybe.
So
No, we call it hot farm because there's some guys they got some tractors that's a little bit better than your regular chore tractors, and they want to go down the track a little faster and a little smoke and add a little spice to the class. So John Craig helped us out on that a little bit, and we're going to try some of that. We like to do some nice things for the crowd to have a little fun here at Georgetown Fair.
So are they coming in tractor weights too like the others, or just all at one?
They're going to do what?
Are they in the different weights like these tractors are? Are they
We're
all
having
in
one class. 12,000 pounds. There we go. It do make a difference, tires and engine speed. But you can see why we have Barnyard and then we have other tractors, and that's the other one. Oh, I think we killed it. No, we didn't. Larry did, almost. Now it looks like we're going to have the Queen run the Nora's Delight. Nora's giving her a quick, 67-second speed course on driving farm all H's. I think that's probably a good idea. Keep that red flag extra handy. Oh, yeah. Good thing Pork Chop wasn't driving. Did Pork Chop go get a pork chop, or where'd Pork Chop go? I haven't. No, he can't be retired. He can't retire. We can't do it without him. We can't do it without him. Now, I don't know if this is a good idea that Nora Voorhees is teaching the Queen how to drive a tractor, because from now on she's just going to know nothing but driving fast. Cars, tractors, you name it. Oh, gee. Kevin, look out. I know. Nora's teaching her this, and it's... I don't know. Make sure you don't trip over a cloud when you're going backwards real fast, because she's going to be after you, I'm sure. This ain't looking good. Huh? Yeah, I would. Maybe you ought to stand on this side of the fence, just in case. Oh, they got the chain tight. I could tell. Maybe Nora forgot to tell her that that was the clutch. There she comes. There we go. Keep one hand on the steering wheel at all times. Yeah, we got the Queen wave, though. There you go. I bet you next year Sarah come back and she's going to be pulling the tractor.
Found the throttle.
Now Nora found the throttle for the Queen real good.
I wonder if it's the first queen in the Georgetown history that's driven in the tractor pull.
That could be.
That could be. They're saying yes back there.
It's a good thing we got Andrew taking videos of this thing, so we got this down pat. We know for sure. There's proof that it happened. There you go. Give her a hand, folks. The Georgetown Queen, Miss Sarah.
Randy's going to be sad he missed this, though.
Oh, she's done her work. She's not going to drive it off. Nora's going to drive it off.
She probably caught the bug now, Russell.
Yeah, she's got the bug. It's a disease, this tractor pulling disease, isn't it, John Craig? It's a disease.
I'm going to quit when I get older, though.
John Craig, we want to thank you and Crispin Farm Center for helping us out on the tractor pull tonight, and looking forward to a hot farm class.
Well, I was hoping for more tractors. I see some guys here that could be in that, but I don't know if they got scared out or what. And there's 2 tractors here that wasn't sure they should be, so they're going to pull exhibition. But we need more tractors in it.
Good job.
Now we're ready for 6,500 pounds of tractor. Mr. George Gertis from over by Allerton, Broadlands area, about halfway in between. George Gertis, been pulling for as long as I can remember. Once he had an F-30 with a Ford tank engine in it and pulled real fast down the track down.
Russell, while they're hooking up, we've got one at Christmas, September the 10th, that almost every tractor here would have a class for. Lasts all day and part of the night.
We like those kind. That way when it gets dark, things happen back there sometimes in the dark, you know.
They run better after dark. Yeah,
they do, especially the diesels. George Gertis right here. Yeah, that thing's not missing. It's only running on 2 cylinders.
Sounds like 3 cylinders to me.
Yeah,
it's
got that extra one. Come out 413 cubic inches, 2 cylinders. So those pistons and rods, pretty big holes there.
Can't tell when them John Deeres are going to quit.
Spins her out right there, George Gertis. Now he's under the option.
Russell, I think the Queen said she caught the bug. You would like to do that again, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, that was awesome. That was right below winning the crown. That was awesome.
Hey, you were right.
Absolutely.
Once you do it, you just get hooked.
Oh yeah.
You know, maybe we'll have to get her on the David Brown next time.
I think you'd like to drive the Purple Power, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? I'll do it again.
You didn't know they made a purple tractor, did you?
No, I didn't. Maybe if they have a pink one, I'll do that too.
There's some of those around too, but there ain't too many purple ones.
We'll let you drive a 980 Purple Power next year. How about that?
Sounds great. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You did a great job.
He didn't take it? Okay. He turned that pull down.
We take that David Brown to the shop, and then she can run it next year.
We'll get her a Massey Ferguson to drive, give her a good tractor.
Yeah, we'll fix her up with one. Blow some smoke. They don't run fast, but they smoke a lot.
Kevin Hess on his Minneapolis Moline U. And then Craig Roller, Tom Wright, Larry Peters in that order. Yeah, we're going to give you the rundown on 5,500. We got a new gal here, so we're teaching her how to do this, and she didn't know she had to do 4th grade arithmetic to get this done, but that's what we got to do here right away. I'm not the boss. I'm just doing the orders what people tell me to do.
I heard on the radio that Russell knows all about all these tractors, so don't let him kid you. I think he told that story, but
I don't think so. That somebody was put my voice in there, I think. He can stop and try first gear. He was still before 75 feet. He can back up and do that again. Minneapolis U. Got factory front weights on it. Do you have the rundown here now? Yeah. How about that? See, I told you, it gets tougher as the night goes on. And we are playing 3 places in every class. And number 1 in 5,500 went to Brian Morgan on his Super Am at 204 feet. Number 2 went to Wesley Neff at 199.9. And number 3 went to Jason Boos on his 1941 Farm All M at 191.6. I'm sorry.